Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajudeen Abbas, has commended his colleagues for rising to the occasion by passing 89 bills and deliberating over 679 motions in the first section of the 10th House. This was as he reminded his colleagues that the challenges facing Nigerians border on poverty, insecurity, and unemployment, and urged them to work assiduously to address them. The Deputy Speaker of the House, Benjamin Kalu, who presided over plenary on Tuesday at the commencement of the second section, in the absence of the Speaker, commended the federal lawmakers for passing numerous laws shaping the nation's economic landscape, reforming key sectors, and strengthening democratic institutions. What's the scorecard? they claim to have passed the largest amount of the highest number of bills since the beginning of democracy. Since
the inception of 10th Assembly.
Exactly. No, not just
okay,
the 10th
from
Assembly. From 1999. Yes.
How has that helped in shaping the lives of Nigerians, the economy of Nigeria, and what is the position of Nigeria in the committee of economic communities?
Are you trying to say that they didn't make any impact at all? Is it
if you can move from 1999, fast forward to 2023. I don't want to bring in 2024 because the appropriation bill of 2024 has not been fully utilized.
Yes.
We are still seeing it, coming to play. We cannot say we can give them a scorecard.
Okay.
Because it still has a 6 months or so lifetime. So when you take it back from 1999 till now, you find out that Nigerians fared better until 2015. So if you now flip over from 2017 to 2023, can you now compare the life expectancy of Nigerians, the economic progression of Nigerians, the well-being of Nigerians? Can a Nigerian be proud, beat his chest and say, I'm proud to be a Nigerian?
I think we should say that the execution of the bills is not
if the
creation and promulgation of the bill might be in the purview of the
executive.
Yes.
No, but if you have made a good law, you also find a way to get the feedback to know how the law in which you have made or your proposals has impacted on the lives of the citizenry. Then if you look at it back and forth and you find out that it is not making an inroute into the lives of Nigerians, the lives of an average Nigerian is not bettered. What is the need? Why will you be giving yourself a pat on the back that you have done well? Let them sit down, look at the bills they have emanated from them, and the ones they feel that can reasonably or effectively affect the life of Nigerians and turn our economic woes around and place us on the same pedestal of fast developing nations. Talking about infrastructure development, manufacturing and all that, if they look at it and they see those ones that they made that are not being followed by the executive or which has, been executed, but the execution is not achieving the needed result, they should go and check it and rejig it. And now ask questions. Why is this not working in accordance to the intention of that particular law? Look at the anchors borers, a pass-through registration. Look at the Shopee. All those things went through registration. How has they favored the Nigerians? That is the question they should be asking themselves.
So they pass mostly impotent bills?
That is what it is. Their bills are impotent. Even when they are potent, their potent is not good enough and is not forceful enough to turn around and change the lives of Nigerians. So why will you be priding yourself that you have made laws?
Okay, so your position is that it's not in the amount of bills being passed, but it's in the effectiveness.
In the effectiveness of the bill, in affecting the lives of the citizenry and the positioning the nation Nigeria when it comes to the Committee of Economic Nations.
Okay. Okay. So right now the House still has 6 months before the end of this year. If they still double up efforts, so they should not direct their efforts into how many bills they can pass, but into how virile
and how they can rejig. You see, we have been going back and forth in the amendment of the Constitution, amendment of some acts.
Yeah.
You know, some bills are passed into being, okay, look at it. What of the Petroleum Industry Act? How has it, the NNPC now is now NNPCL. How has it affected the lives of Nigerians? How has it affected the economy? These are also bills that turned into us, that emanated from the National Assembly.
Are there bills that you think...
How has it affected us?
Can you give us a guideline on the kind of bills that you think they should look into?
See, the bills that will encourage the promotion of SMEs, which is the one that affects directly the downtrodden Nigerians, where they do their daily buying and selling. Then the bills that will, you know, reposition our educational sector, the health sector, the reduction and the bringing apart what they call the forest market, the exchange rate, and again, the most important of it, the import duty. You know, and once they do this in the taxations and the waivers here and there, so that to encourage other manufacturing industries to come in. And the most important of it all is that they should go and dust out the inquiries that were made during Obasanjo's time. The $15 billion that went down the drains about our public power sector. Let them make a bill that will make it mandatory that, you know, importation of generators will stop, no matter the amount of import duty Nigeria is making and taxation they're making from it. Because I see it as laughable when you say you want to have steady power supply and you're still allowing importation of generators. All the places we have traveled in the world, we don't see generators littered all over in the shops. You can have industrial generators, which I agree, so that when there will be a major maintenance, big multinational companies over there and media stations can have what to fall back on. And within a specific given time, the maintenance are done and you're back on to the public power supply. If they have not done this, my brother, what they are saying, they are just going there to enrich themselves. They are going there to answer names, former this, former that, honorable. You know, once you are a councillor, you're honorable, and it doesn't have an expiring date. So that is what I see them do. But if they can stop further legislation, because see, in this lifetime of this 10th Assembly now, what is the bills they have done that have emanated from them, that have impacted on Nigeria, or changed our economic situation, or changed the way Nigerians are being perceived abroad, our image abroad? If you're having the green passport, try and travel now. Yeah, they know it. Because they have diplomatic passports here. And we that travel with the green passport, you will be there, you will be searched, you will be delayed, you may be there, 2 aircraft will land and they are cleared because you are a Nigerian. What is your offense being a Nigerian? The only bill they could now rush into in this economic crunch and the super hyper inflation is Nigeria will healthy. And they themselves, how many of them can sing it? You were here when Nigeria played their qualifiers against which country now? Benin Republic that won us. But they sang the old one. Because, yes, to tell you that even the National Orientation Agency is not at work. The National Orientation Agency don't know their duties and nobody is monitoring them. They are only used as tools to, you know, siphon the common resources, because each lifetime of every budget year, they bring about their budgetary quotations and dispersed. And who are those who, are mandated to make use of that fund? Nigerians are not seeing them where we needed them. Okay, they have an issue now between them and the legislators and those who proposed the new national anthem. They didn't work hand in glove. You see that the Ministry of Information will come out. This is the relics. National Orientation Agency that no, this one is the lines. Then a whole national embarrassment happened when Nigeria played Benin Republic and the old national anthem was sung. And even in our schools today, just like in the Catholic world, in the Catholic Church, when they change the missal, that's the readings of we read during church service. What do we used to do? They have a new version and the old version. Many churches, many parishes and dioceses are still making use of the old version. So if the legislatures will enact a law that say, okay, as we have, Nigeria is the only country where you see 2 types of 200 naira, 2 types of 500 naira, 2 types of 1,000 naira, and now they can say, okay, in the next 2 years, be making use of both the old national anthem and the new national anthem, so that we don't cause ourselves unnecessary international embarrassment. So that within that 2 years, Nigerians are able to key in. Like those of us who are not going back to kindergarten and the primary and secondary schools where national anthems are being sung. I don't know how many companies or offices in Nigeria that still organize morning devotions and morning instructions, where the staff will gather and there will be instructions and the national anthem is being sung. Go to other countries, how they hoist their flag when they are admonishing during the assembly in major national commissions, parastatals and all that. But you don't see it in Nigeria. Everybody comes because how many people even goes to the office early? It's only the private sector where people know that if you are not there, your salaries might be deducted and you rush and go to work. Go to government ministries, parastatals and sectors and see what is happening. Okay. Ghost workers everywhere. So what we are saying is this. If they want to do us a favor, the power sector must be taken care of, irrespective of whose us is God. All those who have, rendered that place unfunctionable should be called to account. And the law take its course, not plea bargain. Okay. Then, once you do that, we are heading somewhere. Okay. Somebody would, how much ATM runs on diesel to keep afloat 24 hours? How much are they making? How many multinational companies are even coming for advertisement? How many even government parastatals and the ministries that you say, okay, government pays huge money, they can run for 1 year. How many of them are coming to patronize? We are talking about INEC. They only come up every 4 years. You're talking about National Orientation Agency, who should have, have barter with so many national radio and television stations talking about this new national anthem. But who is educating us? Okay. We are left on our own. So this is the country we have found ourselves. The reps members are not doing themselves any good by patting themselves on the back. They should go home and know that from 1999 to now, let them ask themselves, as a nation, are we moving forward? Are we retrogressing? Okay. You cannot probate and at the same time you reprobate. Exactly.